Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The follower football ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Koke. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Balde. De Jong. That has been knocked clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Barrios. And here's Llorente. Oh, such a clever touch. Barrios. Simeone. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Out to the right. Yamal. Fermin. Ferran Torres. Clipped into space. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. Now, what about this cross? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's hoisted clear. Balde. It's a mighty effort! He couldn't quite control it.
Ferran Torres brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Llorente. Simeone. Llorente. Simeone. Baina. Koke. Barrios. Llorente. Oh, it's played into the area. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Alvarez. Ferran Torres. Rashford. Ferran Torres. Fermin. Rashford. Always onto this. Oh, he's got a side of goal. It's a threat. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Simeone. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Alvarez, played out towards the right wing. Hit into the middle. De Jong. Barcelona have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Oh, can he get onto this? Simeone. It's run loose here. Kubasi. Over to the left. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
really well manoeuvred. Barcelona leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Now it's Ferran Torres, and it's Rashford. Fermin. Al-Kubasi, gently done. Koke does really well to win the ball there. Great chance! Normal. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Played out wide. Gonzalez. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards. And it's Rashford. Rashford. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ferran Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Barrios. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. De Jong, and it's played forward. Koundé, played over towards the opposite flank. Barrios. Koke. Gonzalez. Jimenez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Simeone. And it's Baina. Baina played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Ball comes in. Cleared without complication. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Llorente. Barrios. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Lovely feet. Llorente. He's in a good position here. Pablo Barrios. Koke. Barrios. Simeone. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Llorente with the cross. Deftly away.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barrios. Llorente shifted upfield, and they win it back again. Kubasi. Pedri. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Fermin. Balde. Rashford. And it's Balde. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Balde. In it comes.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Llorente shifted upfield. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Llorente. Can he deliver? Balde. Rashford, and it's lofted through here. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Balde. Eric Garcia. Rashford, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Ferran Torres. Cuts out the pass. Barrios. Baina. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Jong. Spread out to the left. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Jimenez. Gonzalez. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Simeone. Baina tries a deft little ball. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's come loose. Gonzalez. Barrios. Llorente forwards and with intent. De Jong. Pedri. Fermin. Pedri. De Jong. 15 minutes till half-time. Alvarez. And the counter is on. And it's Bina. A searching ball out wide. Oh, this is a shot at goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. Eric Garcia clears it away. Chance to play it in. De Jong gets it away. And the shot! Cleared away. Gonzalez pings it across. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Koundé. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Balde. De Jong. Rashford. Balde. Simeone. Oh, they could break here. Simeone. Over to the left. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bina. Koke. That's the keeper's ball. Balde. Rashford. Yamal played with finesse. That'll be a corner. Clearance is short. It's gone for a throw-in. Lopez with the cross. Lenormand gets it away. Bina. Llorente. It's a good run down the right. The cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's shapes to shoot! Fermin can get it clear. deep towards the back post. Fermi. Well, played right into his path. Muscular approach does pay off here. Jimenez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, can he get onto this? Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Eric Garcia. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Baina. Llorente. Barrios. Simeone. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri, and he goes cross-field. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford. That's a can he finish? In for the pieces. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Okay. Gonzalez. That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kubasi. Eric Garcia spread out to the left. But it's Rashford. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield, and that's put paid to a promising move. Barrios. Baina. And it's played forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
De Jong. Cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Koundé's cross. Llorente is there, and he can get that clear. Clears it away. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's played in low. Llorente, aim forwards. Barrios. Simeone. The normal. Barrios. And it's Baina. Llorente picks it up now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It'll be a throw-in. Wins the duel this time. Llorente. Bina. Now it's Llorente. In by Llorente. That has been knocked clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Okay. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Lopez. Pedri forwards and with intent. Now it's Yamal. Bina. Oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. Barrios. Llorente. Jimenez. Koke. Alvarez chasing after it. Eric Garcia. Balde. Pedri. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Rashford. Fermi. Rashford. Balde. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. De Jong have it back and can go again. Kubasi. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Rashford. And he's got his cross in. That has been knocked clear. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Yamal played out to the left flank. The ball goes in. Simeone. Bina. Jimenez. Koke. Moved on forwards. Gonzalez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Bina. Barrios. Alvarez! And that certainly packed a punch. Koundé. Kubasi. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Fermin. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Yamal. Fermin. Simeone. Lenormand. Llorente. Koke. Pau Kubasi. No, again there's no way through. And it's Llorente. Barrios. Oh, shooting chance! Decent hit and on target. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pedri. Fermin. Fermin, gently done. Koke. And here's Gonzalez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Rashford. Rashford crosses. Clears it away. Gonzalez. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ferran Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Lopez. He's well positioned here.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jimenez, nicely aimed pass. Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Koundé. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koke. Bina. Lenormand. Bina. Barrios. Koke shifted upfield. Over to the left. Now it's Bina. That's really well cleared. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Balde. Eric Garcia. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Jimenez. Jimenez gently done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koundé. Fermin. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Llorente gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Defending of the desperate variety. Jimenez gets it away. And here's Lopez. Moved on forwards. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gonzalez. Fermin. Pedri. And that's a good ball. And the ball could be danger here. Rashford. Plenty waiting in the middle. Decent chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Simeone. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. And it's Lopez. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot shoots! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lenormand tries to clear. And it's played forward. He's found the way through. Simeone.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Here's Ferran Torres. Lenormand. Jimenez. Koke. Jimenez. Barrios. Lenormand, it's a sharp pass. Balde. De Jong. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Aim forwards. Yamal. Ferran Torres! It's anyone's ball now. They've played it short. Koundé, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to get it clear. Alvarez. Baina, gently done. And it's come back to the keeper. Kubasi. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. De Jong. Moved on forwards. And here's Yamal. And it's Lopez. Balde. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Balde. Played into the middle. Too much distance on that. Barrios. Jimenez shifted upfield, and it's played forward. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Fermin played out to the left flank. Pablo Barrios, he's fizzed it forward. Simeone. Llorente. Cross goes, oh, smashing header! Fermin. Balde. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Lenormand. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gonzalez. And here's Alvarez. Chance for a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. And that's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Le Normand. Jimenez. Baina is fouled. That's Simeone. Llorente. There's the shot! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Eric Garcia. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Lopez. Ferran Torres. And here's Rashford. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Baina. That's Gonzalez. And he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Llorente. So who's he picking out? Llorente with the cross. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Crosses it in. And that's been repelled.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kubasi. Pedri. Aim forwards. And that was asking just too much of him. Great defending, strong and determined. A couple of changes then in quick succession. control. Strong running down that left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's there to get it away. Kubasi. Spread out to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Llorente. And it's Baina. Simeone gets a good foot in there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Eric Garcia. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barrios. Gonzalez. Decent progress down the left. Pedri. Lewandowski. And it's Olmo.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out for a throw. Dani Olmo. Rashford. It's hit the crossbar. Jimenez is there and he can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Llorente. And it's Olmo. Lenormand wins the duel this time. Baina. Gonzalez. And it's Olmo. Lewandowski. Barcelona have to get it into the box and quickly. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Danger averted for now.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Looking to get on the end of this. That is lovely. Here's the chance to cross. And here's the chance, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Caresses it through.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Alvarez. And here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Bina. He has a look up. Koke. Barrios. Back into the middle. The normal. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oblak herring after the ball here. He can get that clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Simeone, and here's Llorente. And here's Llorente. Dealt with nicely by the defence and claimed it back swiftly. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Time to deliver. Played into the box. Balde clears it away. And he thumps it clear. What a throw in. Simeone. Llorente. Jimenez. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Olmo. Yamal. And here's it's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Koundé. Oh, great chance! Goes for a shot! Oh, bang on target. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.